Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay. Are we a little light?
I think so. Just a little bit.
A little light. Okay. All right. I know. So what you been
What's
up to?
wrong? What?
What you been up to?
Oh, you know me. Schoolwork,
Same
work,
here.
work.
Yeah.
Even threw a party in there. What
Oh
about
yeah.
you?
Oh
Mm-hmm.
man, everything is happening. Nothing's happening at the same time, family.
Ah, it's like
So-
you in slow motion.
oh, I wish I was in slow motion. Oh my gosh, man. It's like you know how it goes. We gotta split ourselves into multiple places at the same time. So it's been fun.
Oh, that's never fun. Mm-mm.
Okay. At least you're being honest because I'm totally lying to myself. I have to tell myself it's awesome. Yeah, it's cool. But everything gets done. So
Okay.
so
Yeah.
if you don't
You got
mind,
little people behind the scenes making it happen.
yeah. You know, we're an army of a handful of us. Yes.
The Oompa Loompas.
Get back in your cage. I had to tell him to
Oh,
get back in the cage.
no. We don't catch the Oompa Loompas.
Sorry, Lady D said you guys can come out. Fine, come on. I'm not responsible for what they do to the show. It's on you now,
Okay.
buddy. It's on you. Because I
Okay.
tell them to get back in the cage before every show so the show goes smoothly. But no, let him out. Yeah, let him out. Fine. Be that way. Let's see. I think we're starting up like usual. Let's see.
Okay. Let
Lovely
it rip.
lady. Hello, Kiki.
Hey, Kiki.
Hi, Kiki. Good to see you as
Oh
always.
no.
Oh, that's part for the chorus. Yeah.
Okay.
I would be nervous if she was like super nice to me. That would be like, "Are you okay?" I had to like check her for like a fever or something like that. But it's all good.
Oh, okay. See if she hit her head.
Exactly. But with all that rant, long.
Hmm.
Let's start the show, shall we? So, let me tell you what we're talking about today,
Please.
because I just thought about something that we could totally talk about, which is totally perfect for today. But
Okay, let's hear it.
let's hit a rundown today. NBA All Stars couldn't stop scoring this weekend. Pause, by the way, because that sounded amazing when I wrote it. I was like, oh boy. So, The Rock is a heel again. Oh man, so good.
Hmm.
We got brand new Mike-isms. We might even be able to stick in a
Hmm.
Pettyville here or there. And
Yeah, I
tonight's
got something.
topic, you got some Pettyville stuff? I feel like the Pettyville is bubbling in your soul. So, you got Pettyville for us? Maybe?
I do. I have a Pettyville.
Dope.
Yeah. I think you were frozen for a moment. What you said the topic was?
Oh, I haven't put it up yet. Boom. Tonight's topic, what athlete best represents your personality? Yeah, so Put on your thinking caps, folks,
Okay.
because we're gonna need some
Okay.
interaction from you guys. And I have a special
Right.
couple of questions for you there, Lady D. So, and that'll be a little bit later in the show.
For me.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah.
Mm.
You know,
You
evil
you didn't
geniuses
you didn't
always
prep
have a
me.
plan, huh?
You
Well,
should have
that's what
sent them to
makes
me in advance so I could
that's what
vet
makes
the
the internet
questions.
great. Shock journalism. Hello. If I tell you, you'll be prepared. I don't want you prepared. I want you to be spontaneous. No regrets.
No surprises. Right, no regrets.
That's
You
right.
trying to
Uh
use my
huh.
words against me.
You damn right I am.
Ah.
That's what us trolls do, buddy. All right, but we're up against it. Let's get the card. Let's get the game started, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the flip. Let's hit this intro. And we are back. Shout out to Rooted in Goodness. They just hopped in the chat. Shout out to
Yeah.
all our homies on Instagram. My main man, Mr. C, is in the building. Our brother Ezel Moon checking in from Instagram. So
Okay.
yeah, a lot of love for those cats. Thank you guys for pulling up. It's always a pleasure.
Definitely.
As you know, we simulcast in many places, Instagram and 2 YouTube channels. So we're everywhere you guys want to be, kind of like Visa, a little bit. So
Without the fees, without the interest.
yeah, yeah. Fees maybe, but interest no. Interest is
Okay.
no good.
There you go.
Got to meet me somewhere. We got to get this thing
Right.
cracking somehow, right? This might be
Okay.
our retirement plan. You never know.
You
never
can
know.
have your fees then. Okay.
That's right. See, come on. Because we're giving away grade A content here, folks. So, Lady D, tell me about your weekend.
Okay. So I had an assignment due. It was
Okay.
late. I got it done, but you got to press
Cool.
through. I went to a friend's 50th birthday party yesterday. It was
Happy
good.
birthday to friend.
Yeah. It was actually at the Pistons. You probably can't see this. Pistons practice arena or whatever
Okay.
in
Oh, you got
Detroit.
them
It
people
was
with the
nice.
papes. Okay, balling.
It was nice. I had never been
God.
there.
Oh, you out here balling.
Yeah.
Okay. I see y'all.
Yeah, I learned 2 different hustles. I was nervous to get out there, but I said, well, they're offering to teach, so I'm gonna get out there and try and learn it.
It's
I had
Detroit.
2
Someone's
right
going to teach you a
feet,
hustle.
I had a left foot and a right foot, and at one point I had 2 left feet, and then I just went and sat down.
Well, it's Detroit. Someone's going to teach you how to hustle. That is a prereq for any party in Detroit. There's going to be hustling, whether you want to or not. It's going to be offered.
What you wanted to or not?
Yeah.
So what about you?
Oh
What you do
man,
this weekend?
everything, man. So Friday started out pretty mundane. Then I had the pleasure of hanging out with our brother Money Mike and his awesome wife Precious at her birthday celebration. That's one reason Mike's not here. So shout out to the homie Mike.
Nice.
They are extending the birthday celebration into the weekday, and that's super dope.
Okay.
So
Why
we joke
not?
about Mike, but yeah, he's out here doing God's work, and we gotta show him love for that. So shout out to him. Happy birthday, Precious. Shout out to Money Mike. That's
Happy
my
birthday,
personal nickname for him.
Precious.
So that's why our brother's not here.
Cool.
So we hung out at the casino. They were dancing and stuff like that. It was pretty much my wife and all the Precious sisters and family. So pretty much it was 2 guys. So we walked around the casino and drank and waited for them to have fun.
What else you gonna do, right? Right.
Gamble. But
You're right.
I'm
Gamble.
not gambling heavy as of late. Not saying I didn't gamble heavy, but I don't gamble heavy as of late. So
Right, as
got
late.
home.
I heard the caveat.
Yeah. Got home, hung out with the fam, had a few things happen at the crib that needed my immediate attention. Then had to finish my rest of my classwork and still go to class. So I'm pretty much running nonstop, But it's all good though. Everything got good. And get well soon to my little one. He was a little under the weather this weekend, but he'll bounce back as always. And shout out to all the people who helped me down over the weekend. Yeah, all my family and friends, they all chipped in and helped me keep everything together. So like I said
Good.
before, if you guys have heard me say before, I can't do the things I do without you guys, including you, Lady D. I can't do none of this stuff without you guys. So I publicly thank all you guys for always supporting me. So,
Ah,
it's been fun.
thanks.
All right. Yeah. Other than that, I am tired and I'm ready
Mm-hmm.
to have some fun with y'all. So we got Rooted in
Well,
Goodness
let's
in the
do it.
building. We got my sister Teresa. What up, Teresa? We got Kiki. He's reading a book about being a loser. Yes, it would not be Kiki unless she was like dissing the hell out of me. So that's my little
Mm.
sister. Oh,
You just
shout
look
out.
forward to it now, huh?
Yeah, shout out in the Instagram. Shout out to Blooming. We love you. You're one of my favorite people to watch the show. Thank you for pulling it up. If you're not watching Blooming's Instagrams, you are missing out. She's an amazing dancer and she does some really great content. So shout out to the homie for pulling up on us. So yeah, we
Okay,
got family and friends
nice.
everywhere. Oh, just entered the chat.
Yeah,
My main man D Rouse
D-Rock.
tapping in, sir. Thank you. Got love for you. Thank you very much for all your help. By the way,
Yeah,
he was
good to
an
see
integral
you.
part of helping me get things done this weekend. So big shout out to you for helping me hold the fort down, though.
It's good you have a support system like that.
Yeah. Um,
Hmm.
that's one thing. I don't think we actually, not to get on my soapbox. We won't get into sports. That's one thing I don't think we big up enough when people actually like really come to your side and when you need them, not because they need
Right,
something from you. When you need them to
right.
tap in and really, get to a specific goal. I was about to say Pacific like the ocean. Oh, brutal. Have you ever? That's gonna be my Pennyville, by the way.
Okay.
Specific and Pacific, two different
Ah,
goddamn words.
oh, definitely.
And I
Mm-hmm.
hear a lot of people butchering that. So,
Mm,
all
that's
right.
gonna be your petty, huh?
Oh boy. Oh boy. So, all right.
Okay, so
Without
what we
me
doing
do,
now?
let's start with basketball. We'll talk a little bit about the NBA All Star Game weekend. We'll start there, and yeah, we'll start there, and then we'll let the people take control from there. So, start with basketball.
Okay.
So this weekend, your hair looks great, by the way. She's up there like getting gussied up. I seen that. I'm always trolling her. By the way, yeah, All Star Game was this weekend. There was a dunk contest. There's a 3-point contest, and the same guys from last year won again. So I'm not sure what more to cover on that. I'm more interested in people's responses to the All Star Game, which had me kind of laughing. So before I explain where I'm going with that, Lady D, when it comes to basketball, what is one question you've always wanted to ask about basketball that you didn't understand that you need to now understand? Because we got the people here, we got the knowledge of every person in here. So since you're our residential test subject, what is one thing you've always wanted to ask someone about sports, starting with basketball? All right, I take it as no. Wait for it.
I'm not sure if it's my internet, but I didn't hear you. I'm gonna see if I
Oh,
can fix it real quick.
okay.
Stand by.
All right. So while Lady D is working on the internet, we'll talk about the All Star Game. So on record, this is the highest scoring All Star Game of all time. The West had 186 and the East had 211. They were purposely going out of their way to break the all-time scoring record, and everyone was heated. Why? Because there was no defense. And I'm like, it's an all-star game, folks. I don't expect people to go crazy trying to actually like kill each other as if it's a regular NBA game that doesn't count. So with that being said, it's supposed to be a place where you showcase your talent and give the people a show. Because it's weird. One minute they say the All-Star game doesn't have enough defense, and then they get mad when the regular game is playing because there's too much defense. So I don't know how you have both. So I'm gonna leave it to you guys to tell me what you thought of the All Star game. The McClunk kid won the game of the dunk contest. A lot of people are also dunking on the dunk contest. Um, so what did you guys expect? There's only so many ways you could dunk a basketball that makes any earthly sense. Um, Let's see. So Teresa said it's a game that doesn't count. Exactly. There's no playoff ramifications. There's no nothing. It's just an exhibition game that you play because you're really good at basketball. So I don't understand people's upset feelings about that thing. Big shout out to Bruce Wayne's World. He tapped in with us. Thank you, sir. He's on the Instagram side. Any guys on Instagram, feel free to hop in and yeah, let us know what you thought about the All Star game. Hey, Lady D, you ready to pull up? Thumbs up. Cool. Sweet. So you're not getting away from that question, by the way. So we're talking about the All Star game. So quick question for you: what's one thing you've always wanted to ask about basketball that you never asked before? If you could ask any random fan that rambles on about basketball, what would be that one thing that you always wanted to learn what the hell they meant?
Ah, I don't have much. That used to be my sport when I was younger.
Really?
So
What
I
do you
used to play. Yeah, I used to play basketball, not like on a team, but like it's just with friends at the park, street ball. Like,
Okay.
quit crying. You're not bleeding. Get up. You know. So
I knew I picked the right person to roll with me.
no harm, no
Yes.
foul.
Yes. Oh,
Right.
she is playing that
Here's
Detroit
a
Pistons
tissue. Quit
basketball.
crying.
All right. She was out there fouling people. All right. Oh,
Yeah.
Rasheed Wallace in the building. Right on. I ain't mad at you for that. Dope. Very, very dope. Oh man. So
Hmm.
by the way, um, we gotta go play basketball. I'm gonna throw it down to Lady D in the paint and watch her just elbow people. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Yeah. And they underestimated me because I was short. So
She said, "Yeah." It wasn't no like
just
no. She's like, "Yeah."
no, no,
So
no. Yeah. Yeah. Did a little garden. It was fun.
guarding or elbowing? Because guarding and elbowing are two
No, no,
different
no.
things.
No, no, no. I did gardening. I did elbowing. You know, I had fun. I had my share of fun.
So does the person that you knocked their fronts out? Did they have fun?
Probably not. But again, they weren't
All right.
bleeding. So you got to get up and keep playing.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Big shout outs to Elegance Manifested. They just joined in. Thank you for pulling up there on the Instagram side. Like I said before, all you Instagram cats, holla at us. Drop something in the chat and let us know you're live, and we will talk about it. Teresa said, plus, why would they hurt themselves
I
and
like
possibly mess up
Teresa's
the rest?
comment.
Yeah, we were talking about the All Star game, and people were getting mad because it was the highest scoring game ever in the history of All Star basketball, and I'm saying it don't count for nothing. So why would you get mad because people don't want to play defense? Yeah. So she was saying, plus, why would they hurt themselves and possibly mess up the rest of their playing season over a game that doesn't count? Facts. All right. Let's
Right.
see. Our homie D Rouse said, didn't even watch it. I did catch Dame's 3 point highlights though. Yeah, I didn't know he had range like that. I didn't know he actually repeated from last year. So that was pretty dope. I did get to watch that when I was at the casino. So that was kind of dope.
Hmm.
The, you know who I didn't realize? One of Mike's favorite basketball players, aka he hates him, has a pretty good jumper. His name is Carl Anthony Towns. Mike hates that guy, but that guy has a nice jumper. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I was very impressed by his athletic ability. I know you're saying he's an NBA player, but he usually plays like the rim. So to see a guy who can come outside and shoot the three is like kind of dope. Kind of
Mm,
dope.
okay.
So, hypothetical for you: would you have ever thought about becoming a WNBA player? And if so, why?
No, I never thought about it. It was before my time. I'm not gonna age myself, but but no, I don't think so. No, my family's like, go to school, get an education. Not that you're not getting an education going to school playing basketball, but no, that
Oh,
wasn't
you're
the
not. It's a
focus.
professional sport. Just happen to be wrapped around school.
Right. Yeah.
Nah.
Don't hurt no feelings out there now.
No, I'm just keeping it a buck, right? Because I know a couple people who play collegiate sports, and they had more commitment to their teams than they actually to their class. Like they didn't have to be at class at 6 a.m. They had to be at practice. They had 2 a days. So you get up at 6 a.m., you run your butt off, then you go to class, and then usually they pull you out of class early if you got a game, or
Uh,
usually have like lunchtime practices. So you got practice all day long on campus. And you usually have more time to actually practice than you do studying your degree if you choose to get one. So yeah, it's a
right.
business.
Okay. I hear you.
So yeah, I know some folks that went through the whole process, but it did work out for them. They may not became pros, but they did get a decent education and they make a hell of a lot more money than I did. So I should have got good at the sport.
What would have been your sport?
Probably wrestling because I actually didn't suck at wrestling. I was actually quite good. It doesn't seem like it, but actually I was actually a multiple star player for multiple teams. I wrestled, I
Hmm.
played football for a little while, and I also actually made varsity basketball. I didn't get to play, but I did make the team. Did make
Nice.
the
So
team.
you're a bench warmer.
No, actually, what ended up happening is I was going to practice every day and killing myself, doing all these suicides, and then I didn't get to play for 2 games, so I quit and went to wrestling and became the captain of the wrestling team. So I'm like,
You
dude,
move your talent to other places. I like that.
I just wanted to compete. It don't make no sense to run suicides for 4 hours a night just to sit on the bench. I'm like, at least give me some garbage time. Can I shoot some free throws? Can I at least make the scorecard? My God, I got the highest grade point average on this team. Can I at least get something? Show me some love
Something.
or something. Yeah. Yeah, man, they tried to play your boy. I'm not saying I was a better, not a great player, but I was good enough to make the team. At least give me a little bit of, a little bit of shine, something.
Right. I hear you. I hear you.
But full disclosure, I did go to school with Albert White, and all of his friends were really good at basketball, so I wouldn't have put me in either because they were really good at basketball. It was 20 people on the team, but only 6 people played because that's all we needed most days to beat most teams. So I wouldn't have put
Ah,
me in either. So
right, right.
it just sour grapes on my end.
Now you're an extra.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, let's see. Yes, Lady D did call me a bench warmer, and she was very true because I was. I'm fully transparent about that. I just got done telling you that on 6 people, they almost won the state championship back in I think it
no.
was '95. Yeah. They ran into this guy named Robert Tractor Trailer who happened to go on to be in the NBA. But yeah, Inkster High
Ooh.
was really that good that year. So yeah, I wouldn't
Hmm.
have put me in either. I was just
Mm.
glad to make the team.
Right, right.
Right. So yeah, so I ain't hating now. I was tight back then, but I didn't realize that I wasn't as good as I thought it was. So
It usually works out like that. You're like, maybe I wasn't as good as I thought I was.
well, you know what it is like when you have to do the same torture that everyone else and you don't even see the court. Where like usually
Yeah.
if you have a chance to get in the game, the coach puts you closer to him so he can instruct you. I never got close to the coach. The only time I seen him was when I was dapping him up leaving practice. That was the closest I got. Oh yeah. High C
Oh,
Flow.
they
Shout
did.
out. Yeah, Michigan had some
They
legends
did.
of b-ball back in the day. Shout out to guys like Guy Rucker. He was a monster.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, there was so many guys that are probably low key still good at basketball. They just didn't make it to the pros. I
Yeah.
believe Albert White. He went to Michigan for a while. Then he transferred to Valparaiso, and then I think he played some overseas ball. So he had a nice career. You know, leaving
Hmm.
coming out of Inkster High, And we didn't even talk about football. Oh my God, just so many people that
Right.
are really good in football from Michigan, Detroit, and all that stuff. So hell
Hmm.
yeah, shout out, shout out. Let's see what's happening on the Instagram side. Oh, no one loves us. All jokes. So
You know they do.
I joking. I kid. I kid. That's pretty much all I have for basketball.
Okay.
Let's talk a little combat sports because another
Ooh.
big event happened over last weekend that had me marking out. So,
Okay. Let's see it.
oh man, you ready?
Hmm.
All right, let's go to combat sports. When you kick somebody in the hole, it never gets old. I'm sorry.
I know. I love that.
That's my favorite transition.
Yes, definitely.
sorry, dog. I know it's a little morbid, but I'm just like, hey, yo, he kicked the guy in the hole,
I
dog. It's
know.
like, it never gets better than that.
Hilarious.
So,
Okay. What you got for us?
first of all, there's a big WWE pay per view coming up this weekend. It's called the Elimination Chamber, and it's setting up to be pretty interesting. The Elimination Chamber is pretty much
Mm.
where they put a big ass cage and they lock 6 to 5 people in these cages, and then they're let out in intermissions of
Hmm.
5 to 10 minutes. So it goes from being a single match to a tag team match, and the only way you get out is through pinfall or submission. So it ain't like a Royal Rumble where they throw you out and your feet touch the floor. No, people are going to get jacked up.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I'm totally here for that. However, that's not what we're
Hmm.
here for though.
Okay. What we here
The most
for?
electrifying man in entertainment just blew my mind again because he's now a part of the bloodline. So now we got The Rock and Roman Reigns on the same squad. And
I had a feeling
what?
they were working towards that. They made it
Oh
seem
my
like they were
gosh!
going against each other, but they put them together. I
Right.
knew it.
But think about it. All right. So before I even get into that section, that's my family. Why would I fight my family when we're all rich? Hello? No, I'm not going
Right.
to take the side of a random guy who wants to win the title. Get out of here. So yeah, I would side with my family too.
Exactly. Yeah, I kind of saw it coming.
Yeah. But it was so good because The Rock came out in Utah, and he said so many horrible things that I will dare not repeat because I'm not as rich as The Rock. The only people who can say so horrible things like that are people like him that are kind of billionaires. Because he said
Uh,
some horrible things, and I'm here for all of it.
now that's petty.
Oh yeah. So if you guys do nothing else, even if you're not a wrestling fan, you will appreciate how petty The Rock is. Look that up. When you leave this podcast, go look up The Rock's first appearance as a bloodline on SmackDown because it was classic. He came out with the shades. He came out with the little, with the print shirt. But of course,
Yeah.
he can't wear sleeves because he's a Rock. So it's like a half shirt. And oh man, brutal,
Hmm.
brutal.
Okay.
But beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff.
I can't believe I
So
missed that.
oh yeah, because I was watching it between everything else. I still got to get my wrestling fix in. So who was your favorite wrestler? Sidebar.
Who? So back in the day, it was Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage.
Okay, official.
Because they used to fight together, and then I think one of them took the other one's wife, and then they started fighting against each other. Yeah.
Yeah, the Mega Powers.
Mm.
So what if I told you Art kind of imitated reality because Macho Man was very jealous. He didn't want people around his wife, and he always suspected Hogan was a little sus. So that
Hmm.
was kind of like it was kind of like an act, but it kind of was pretty close to the truth because Macho Man didn't play that when it came to his wife.
Hmm.
Like when he wrestled, if his wife was not by him at ringside, he would lock her in a dressing room by herself to make sure no one could mess with her.
Ah,
Because
somebody
remember,
broke the glass.
well, think about it, right? So now, and this is what happens when you learn what happens really goes on, right? So you got the '80s drug use, crazy people, Vince McMahon being a harasser, low key. Yeah, I would have locked her in the room too because remember we didn't had no idea that Vince was out here getting his Harvey Weinstein on. We had no
Oh,
clue. So yeah, I
right.
would have locked her in the room too for our own protection. Hell, because
Yeah, it's not cool.
if you know, you know. But man, that dude out here doing the devil's work. Holy moly! Yeah, some of the stuff I read about this cat, I was like, ooh, it's rough.
Did you have a favorite wrestler?
Oh, absolutely. So even though people dunk on him now, I'm a Hogan guy because that's how I got introduced to wrestling, and it started with Mr. T,
Hmm.
right? Because the 18 Mr. T,
Oh
that was my
yeah.
idol. And then he started wrestling,
Hmm.
which made me watch Hulk Hogan. And Hulk Hogan was, brother 24-inch pythons. Hell, I was just like everybody else. I wanted to be a Hulkamaniac. I
Hmm.
wanted to, take my Vers
Hmm.
and eat my vitamins and all that stuff. I ain't gonna hold you. I was a straight Hulkamaniac. And
Hmm.
over time, I've got new favorites, but Hogan is still right there for me.
Right.
He's not my number one,
Definitely.
but he's definitely in that top five for me. You know,
Okay. Cool.
because he was one of the first cats that said stuff that resonated with me and it had nothing to do with race. Because everybody can say their prayers and eat their vitamins. You know what I mean? Everybody can stay in shape. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And it just always like one of the few people I could look up to that didn't make me feel like I was odd because I was brown and there was no one on TV that looked like me. Because everyone can get fit, everybody can stand up for themselves, everybody can defend what's right. So he kind of was like kind of an embodiment of what I kind of believed as a kid. I'm a little
Yeah.
darker now, but back in the days, it
Yeah.
different.
Well, back then, like you said, it was Mr. T, and then there was that guy from TC from Magnum PI that flew the helicopter.
Oh
There was the black
yeah,
people on TV, you know.
right. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was those are my guys. I said, oh, okay. So high C flow. He said, ECW Taz and New Jack. Oh, New
Oh,
Jack. I had no idea how cold New Jack was until he retired. I went back and watched New Jack, and oh boy, oh my gosh, New Jack was legit dangerous. Like not
mm,
just kind of dangerous. You know how some people they fake like they're dangerous? No,
yeah.
New Jack was legit dangerous. He literally tased someone and pushed him off a 40-foot cage
Oh, that's crazy.
for revenge. I think they hit him upside the head the wrong way, and he actually came to the ring with a legit taser, tased the guy,
Mm,
and pushed him. And didn't care whether he lived or died, by the way.
wow. That's
Yeah, boy.
monster.
Woo. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Taz is rough. So with that being said, let's go hit this break, and then when we come back, we will get into our topic because I'm really interested to see what this lady chose here. I'm really interested. I'm looking at you because you got.
You're gonna be surprised.
Uh-huh. I
Mm-hmm.
want to be. That's gonna be dope. See if she did her homework. I'm wrong for that. All right, back in a minute. And we are back. Big
Yes,
shout out to
ma'am.
Money Mike and happy birthday to Precious. And shout out to Aya. I forgot to give her shout out because you cannot forget Queen Aya. So
Yeah,
shout
you
out to the
got
whole crew.
it.
Money will be back with us next week. He is enjoying his family like we all should. Family first. Family
Good
first.
for him. Family 1st.
And as for you, our topic tonight: what athlete best represents your personality? And I already know you got a little bit of the Kimbe Mutombo. I know you got some elbows, So with that being said, I
Uh-huh.
saw a lady.
Why are you sitting down? Okay.
Yes.
So I say my personality is most like, let's say, Mike Tyson. A mix of Mike Tyson.
Why am I not
I'm gonna tell
surprised?
you. I'm gonna tell
When
you
you
why
were
Mike Tyson.
enjoying like pounding people's faces on the
No, no,
basketball court,
no.
that
It's
very
not
was
even
Mike
about
Tyson.
that. It's not. No, I'm gonna tell you. It's not even about pounding people's faces.
So,
I'm talking about like the current, mostly the current Mike Tyson. He's more
um,
mellow. He's more educated. He got life experience. He been through some stuff. Like he know how to like keep his temper down now. Like before he was like just all biting folks and beating folks. But now now
look,
he's
full
like
disclosure, Evander Holyfield was headbutting him, and if the ref ain't gonna do something, sometimes you gotta take the law into your own hand and tear off an ear. I'm
I'm
just saying.
about to get there. That's what I'm saying. He knows when to suppress that anger, how to deal with it. He knows how to think through stuff now. And if you gotta bite your ear off, it's gonna get done. But
Fair
that's
enough.
like a last resort now. You know?
Oh, biting the ear off is it's never not an option. It's just a last resort. I like
Right. It's
that.
in his back pocket. Like if I gotta bite an ear, you must have needed it. Kind of like Snow Dogs, that movie. You like
Yes.
bite his ear, bite his ear.
Yeah. Good shout out. Good reference. Well played. Well played. She said if you must bite an ear, it's like my thing is, why test a man who's willing to bite you in the face in front of millions of people? Why test that guy?
He didn't
That was
know it
always
was
my
coming.
question.
He thought he was all bark and no bite. Okay,
Ah, okay. Yes.
so
Put another on the board for my sister. Well played.
So it's on you now. Your turn to answer the
Oh
question.
man, how do I follow it up? Because that was fire. I ain't gonna hold you. Actually, low key, I feel like I still embody Dennis Rodman to this day.
Okay,
And
why?
not his off the court stuff because you never catch your boy out here with no dress on, no nonsense like that.
You got some self love issues, but go ahead.
Yeah, that's not me. However, one thing I even as a kid I've always been impressed by Dennis Rodman because he wasn't the fastest, he wasn't the strongest, but he always found a way to use his brain out of every situation, and he is relentless. And I've
Okay.
always admired that about him. So whatever he didn't have, like in physical strength, his intellect and his talent took him so much further, and his drive to be good. And it didn't matter what he
Mm,
was doing. He could come off an all weekend bender and still drop 40 rebounds on you and still hit the game winner. He
okay.
stayed ready.
Mm,
And I listened to people talk about like how Dennis Rodman would like never come to practice, come in the game, do some amazing stuff, hop on an exercise bike and leave out in the same jersey he came in there with. He was just like that nonstop energy is infectious, and even I was even drawn to him as a kid. Cause I used to be like a Piston. I'm still a Piston fan, but you know I was like
mhm.
Isaiah, Joe Dumars, and then when Dennis
Yeah.
Rodman came out of nowhere, oh my
Hmm.
gosh, you know,
Okay.
that was my guy. So
That
that would be
makes
one.
sense.
Good. And if I have a secondary dude, it'd probably be early Hulk Hogan for the things I aforementioned, because you
Right.
know he back when I had this righteous spirit in my bones somewhere that's deeply rooted. You know he stood up for folks. He was it felt like he was a person that would stand up for people who couldn't talk for themselves, and I always kind of
Mhm.
liked that kind of quality, got
Okay.
characteristic like that superhero type of stuff. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I feel like that 100% now, but it was dope at the time.
Hmm.
So I always felt that that was cool.
Okay.
Um, let's take it to the people. So if
Yeah.
you guys embodied an athlete, who would that athlete be? Would you be like High C Flow and be like Taz or New Jack and just like tase people, which is amazing by the way, because shout out to New Jack and Taz. Um, or would you have a different take? Would you be like Mike, ear biter over here with the Mike Tyson, elbowing people on the court and telling them you're gonna eat their kids? You know what would be your take? Yeah, I'm really interested in hearing from the people, guys, what you guys think.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I am too.
So is this like so? I'm really interested in your Mike Tyson take.
Hmm.
Is this something like a newly found respect for him, or is this something you've always observed over time that you say, you know what,
No,
I like what this guy is now?
maybe the last couple years, I
Okay.
watched a documentary about him, so I got to
Mm-hmm.
learn a lot about him and how he grew up and how he was just so angry about all the time about everything, and I had to he learned from what happened with Robin and his marriage with Robin, and then he
Mm-hmm.
had another incident when he went to prison for a while, and then he just had to learn how to love himself and care for himself, and deal with that first and his internal turmoil, and not to lash out. So yeah. And I
All right.
recently watched the interview he did with Sadhguru on YouTube.
Mm.
Look it up. It's pretty good. He's asking like why is he afraid, and you know, it's just a lot. So yeah.
I respect his transparency and his vulnerability because he is still the most
Exactly.
scariest middle aged man on the planet, but he is very expressive in the way he talks about himself. He's very
Mhm.
transparent, and I feel like that's to be respected because so many people will try to play like, oh, nothing ever bothers them or they're just so
Mhm.
tough, and this guy's like, no,
Right.
I get scared.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
We got somebody chiming in. Let's see. Kim said, I think one of mine would be Charles Barkley because I.
Oh my god. Now, I used to really like Charles Barkley, how he played basketball back in the day.
Oh yeah, because you were trying to beat him, like elbowing people in the face and stuff.
I was trying to be Barkley a little bit. 'Cause
Right.
yeah.
I think when Charles Barkley got into that fight and he threw the guy out the window and got sued, The judge asked him, like, do you have any regrets? He said, yes. I regret that I didn't throw him out of a second floor window. That is, and that is my sister in a nutshell. So I can see where she would embody Mr.
Okay,
Barkley himself. Yeah.
cool.
So shout out to Uncle Chuck, and yeah, don't piss him off on the second floor because you will go out and he'll pay for it too.
Right. Like I did it right this time.
Right. So let's see. If you had to pick a secondary character, who would that character be? Or is Mike Tyson this your?
Well, let's see. Secondary. Give me a
Mm-hmm.
second here.
All right. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay,
Mm.
your
Okay.
Jeopardy music throw me off, but I'm the first person I'm thinking about is
Gotta stretch your
The
thing.
Rock.
Yes.
Okay, because he diversified. So he
Evil Rock
started out.
or Happy Rock? Which one? Which one? Which one? There's two
I didn't
different.
know there was a difference. I
Oh,
didn't know there was a difference.
Hill Rock is awesome because he don't give a shit and he just says all the horrible things. The nice guy Rock is still a villain, but he more caters towards the people.
So I'm talking about The Rock, whatever you call him, The Rock that was arrested and like I'm not doing this no more. I'm gonna act now. He made all the money acting. Then he invested.
Oh.
I'm guessing that's how he got on the board in wrestling, investing his money, and he's now trying to wrestle again. Which I'm not in favor of that, but I'm in favor of like his making moves, getting out the game, doing something else. He's diversified and he can do it what he wants practically at this point. If he want to sit in a
Got it.
rocking chair and watch other people wrestle, he could.
Oh, so you like grown man Rock? I was thinking if you smell what the Rock
Yeah.
is cooking and laying the smackdown on
Nah,
candy
grown
asses.
man
Oh,
rock. I like
okay,
people
okay.
after they mellowed out and learned some stuff in life. You know?
Oh, that's no fun. We gotta let them set the world on fire. That's why you love them because they set the world on fire and then they relaxed. Because you never would have noticed them if they were just already mellow.
Mm. Well, I'm gonna like the one I like. Yeah, it's
I'm
like
just giving you
Tyler Day
credit.
Nice. You can like baby Jesus, you can like teenage Jesus, you can like grown Jesus,
I'll put that
whichever
in the movie.
Jesus you wanna like, you can like it.
Hey,
Remember
yo,
that scene? Yeah.
that's a target reference, dog. Shout out. Heck yeah. Shout out to Talladega Nights, dog.
Right. I
Very
love that
underrated
movie.
movie. Love that movie,
Shake
dog.
and
For real,
bake.
for real. Shake and bake. Shake and bake. If you're not first, you're
That's your
last.
last.
No doubt. Woo. So with that being said, you got a choice. So we can hop into
Okay.
Pettyville or we can do the
Mm-hmm.
Mikeism early. Which one would you like?
Oh,
We're gonna shake it up a little bit. Let the
yeah,
lady
let's do the
choose.
Mikeism early.
All right, you got one?
I do not. You the Mikeism one. I haven't adopted into Mikeisms yet.
Okay. Well, it doesn't take much to get the mic. You just gotta feel it. It's a
You just
feel
gotta
thing.
feel it.
It's a feel thing. All
Okay,
right,
I'll
let
work on my feeling for the
that's
future.
right. That's right. We
Okay.
gotta work on it here. All right, let's
Mm-hmm.
hop into the mic. We're gonna hop into the mic in early. Hopefully, stay with us because usually after we say Mikeism, everybody leave. So don't
Well, we
leave.
got
We got more show.
yeah, we got
No,
more
usually I say
show.
something so horrible that people just never come back. So
Oh,
I joke, I kid. No, 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 no. Let's go into Mikeism. Good evening, friends and family. This is RG, disciple of One Mike, and I have a couple Mikeisms. Once again, shout out to the guru himself, Money Mike. We miss you, bro. I can't wait to have you back on the show next week. All right, so we are going to send this. Today, we're still reading from the book of Airbnb and Rakim. We're reading from chapter Paid in Full, and we have another verse from Move the Crowd. Here is the reading. Life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you respond to it. Until the NBA fans complain about a high scoring All Star game while simultaneously complaining about defensive basketball. Y'all need to pick a struggle. For God's sake, people, it's an exhibition. Ain't nobody breaking that ankle because you want to see some damn defense. Get out of here with that nonsense. Ridiculous. You're welcome, by the way. Oh, they're so going to be mad. All right, so second one. People say money can't buy everything. I'll say it one more time for our friends on Instagram. People say money can't buy everything. However, the Bears need to buy themselves a clue because now I'm starting to hear rumors that they're trying to move on from their rookie quarterback, which is utterly ridiculous because he's really good at football and the organization is not. So, if you haven't heard, they're talking about moving away from Justin Field, and I feel like that's ridiculous. And Bears, get it together. You got all the money in the world, but you can't buy common sense. Yeah, I said it. Google me. Little, little spicy.
Shade.
That came off my new desk, and it really bothered me because Justin Fields is really good at football, by the way. And the Bears are just not good as an organization. So they have the nerve to move on from a really good guy.
There's a lot of shade in there, but I liked it. I'm here for it.
I'm just saying, they got a lot of nerve. Oh, lucky lefty just entered the building. Thank you, sir, for pulling up. Oh man, the fact that you
Peace.
showed up is more important than anything.
Yeah.
So man, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. And Mike is not late today, sir. He actually is hanging out with Precious, so he's not late, so it's all good.
You gotta clear his name.
I gotta clear my man's name today. So shout out to Luck for pulling up on us. So, are you ready for this Pettyville?
I'm so ready.
All right. So, we're going to go into Pettyville. As soon as I find that prompt.
I'm so petty. I'm gonna tell you why. I went to Costco the other day. I said I'm gonna be there when they open up. I was there at like 10 something in the morning. Costco opened up. There's all these people. It's like they was giving something away with so many people with their carts. And people were just allergic. So allergic to saying excuse me. They were so willing to run their cart into me. And I'm standing there like, do you not see? Do you not see me? I know I see you. You gotta see me. And they just trying to willingly to run into me with their cart. And it took a whole lot of woosah. Whole lot. I remember I was out, in the suburbs too. So I had to really keep myself together and not go off on these people. So that's my Pettyville. Learn how to say excuse me with your cart at Costco. Thank you.
I take it she won't be going back to Costco anytime soon. Shout out to Costco. By the way, you guys suck, by the way. I brought a Costco membership and I totally regret it. I'm not even lying. I hate that place. But anyway, that's not even my petty, by the way. I just took that time to be petty about that. So, my petty is about the word specific and Pacific. I hear a lot of people saying, I specifically said, hello, people. That's the goddamn ocean. You cannot be Pacific. That is a body of water. Specific is one thing. The Pacific is a goddamn body of water. Work it out, folks. It's too many of y'all walking around here wrong. I'm just saying. You're welcome.
I love that.
I hear it all the time, and it drives me nuts. Like, hey,
yo, you said Pacific earlier, like you mean the ocean? Yeah, but
no, specific.
And I will be going to Costco. I will be going back to Costco. I will.
Oh yeah. No, okay. So only thing I joke about Costco because they don't have pay by phone, right? The only reason I can tolerate Sam's Club because I go in there, I scan my stuff, beep 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 beep, swipe it, and walk right out the door. Costco, you gotta stand in the long ass cheese line for like 7 items. I have never spent a half hour in a line for some Cheetos. Hell to the no. So not a fan of that. But they're all right though.
So another pay, if you're here for it.
Yes.
I don't like working at the store.
Hell yeah.
After I don't work, and then I gotta go. If I go to Kroger, Target, wherever they want you to, now you gotta stand in line. Then you gotta scan your groceries. I did not apply for a job here. Why am I working?
You're not here for the self-scan.
Okay, I gotta scan my groceries. I gotta bag my groceries, and then I gotta, pay for the groceries. So I work that work. Now I gotta come and work here. Come on, this is I'm scammed. They scam.
Ooh, they got her too. The powers that be took her out. The self-scan gods have spoken. They froze her. That's so wrong. So when the scan gods let her back in the wheel hop back. Oh, you're back. The
I'm
scan
back.
gods like the scan gods took you out there. Like, you know what? Retail. Boom.
Yeah. When I first got those machines, I would not use them. And then they got rid of the
Ooh.
cashier, so you had to use them.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
wait. Kiki.
Ah,
RG, can you be more Pacific?
can you go into the Pacific?
Yes. It's a body of water, dog. Come on. I know they're close. You know what I mean? Because you could easily slip up and say it. But no, some people be like dead ass. Like they just leaned all the way
Uh,
in.
I
Like on
understand
be a
more of a
hill of
problem
Rome.
with affect and effect because it's like that one letter change, and it's
Yeah.
similar, you know.
But I
Yeah,
can see that because they're pretty close. But, they're in the realm of kind of meaning kind of the same,
they're
kind of.
similar. Hmm.
But water and be exact are two different things. I can exactly tell you that the Pacific is water.
A lot of
I
water.
can exactly a lot of damn water. I
Hmm.
can exactly tell you that.
Hmm.
So so that's me and my little soapbox. Don't mind me.
I like
So
it.
we're just about out of time. How do you feel about the show today, my friend?
I feel like it was a great show. I miss Mike, but we made it through. I'm glad he
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
joining his family.
Oh yeah, because he's doing the most important thing. It's one thing to entertain the people, but it's one thing to be at home with your people, with people you love. So, not saying he don't love y'all, but he loves them a little more.
Right, it makes
Just saying.
sense. I was gonna high key say, seeing you with that cup of Starbucks makes me want to go make some coffee with my Keurig. So I'll probably be doing that after
Yes.
the show.
Yeah. Please sponsor us. Shameless. Shameless. Go ahead. Hook us up. I spent a lot of money with y'all over the last 20 years. Hook us up. By the way, since we're talking about donations,
Okay.
if you really love what we're doing, we ask
Mhm.
that you donate to our show or our
Mhm.
network. Please like, share, and subscribe. You can donate to the show by simply going to was it? I was about to say Cash App. No, it's not Cash App. It's
Mhm.
PayPal. Thank you.
PayPal.
And donating to Our Gains II. Any amount will do. $1, 50 cent. We ain't tripping. It just helps us to keep the lights
$50.
on and keep entertaining you. 50, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you want to get more, feel free. But
Hmm.
anything you have will help, and we greatly appreciate it because all this stuff goes to making this the best show on the internet that we possibly can make for you. And of course, you can always send suggestions also too, because this stuff is for y'all. So just saying.
Yeah.
So now that I've begged you guys enough, Lady D, tell them
Yes.
where they can find you. Boom.
You can find me at on Instagram at Lady D 4440. So that's three fours and a zero.
Good. Lady, a few words. And
Yeah.
low key, I seen somebody actually working on something. So somebody's going to enter the content creation space. So I can't wait for that.
Yeah, we're working on it. Mhm.
It's in production, folks. And I'm gonna give you guys another spoiler alert. We might have Money Mike coming back to Thursdays for the One Mic Stand. We're
Ooh,
currently working on that. So for all you
nice.
guys who love the One Mic Stand, we up. So got a couple weeks out. Still got a few things to work out. So that's definitely coming back, and you can see it on this very station right here, the United Front. So
United Front.
yeah, we're working on it. Yeah, that's right. And I
Mhm.
specifically said it.
Oh no, you gotta fix it. You gotta fix it.
I know. I know. I purposely went out of my way to say to say that. I've been ranting all this time about it, so I had to butcher it one time to make myself feel better. So yeah.
Ah, okay.
All
Cool.
right.
And what about you?
I am RG, aka Show Nuff. Who's the baddest? Show Nuff. Who's the prettiest? Show Nuff. Who's the low down mofo this town? Show Nuff. Love that movie, by the way. Shout out to The Last Dragon. You can catch me on Instagram under Our Games II. Like I always ask my friends, my family, and anyone who doesn't know me, please walk into the DMs, don't slide. I've gotten old and gray, and I don't do that stuff anymore. It's just too much headache. All jokes aside, any show topics, anything you want to contribute to the show, we are always happy for you. If you want to be a guest on our show, Send it to one of our inboxes, and we can get you on the calendar so you can be a part of this extravaganza. This is a family affair. We consider you guys our extended family. So if you want to appear on the show, just send us an inbox. We'll be happy to put you on. Thank you in advance. Other than that, always thank you to all my friends and family. I cannot do this stuff without you guys, so it's always a pleasure to serve you and entertain you in any way, shape, form I can. Other than that, show enough. Sorry, I can't help it. It's too easy. I can't help it. I'm gonna watch The Last Dragon tonight. By the way, I still got that on DVD. By the way, I still have DVDs. By the way, so got a lot of them. How about you? You DVD watcher?
Yeah, same here.
So gotta love it. And what else was I watching a couple days ago? Because I don't watch a lot of TV. I watch a lot of old stuff. Oh, I watched the what is it? The five was the Five Deadly Venoms. I watched that. The Five Deadly Venoms. One of the greatest kung fu movies of all time, by the way. That's one of my outside of wrestling, I'm also a kung fu movie fan. So Bruce Lee, all the old stuff, the Shaw Brothers. Yeah, I watch all that stuff. Have a pretty decent collection. So whenever you guys are ready to talk about some kung fu movies, I am always here. Always here.
I'm gonna go another way. I've been watching Halo. So season 2 of Halo.
Like the
on
game
Paramount Plus. Yes, a movie. I mean, episode shows. It's on Paramount Plus.
Because I've watched a few Halo things before they went to there, and I really hadn't paid attention to it after I watched that one little one-off a couple years ago. So
I liked it. Yeah, the Spartans are huge. I like them.
Dope. All right, so everybody who's got Paramount, somebody give me a login so I can watch. I'm joking. I'm kidding. I'll get my so. Because we never would promote that. Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, D. Ross, he's also watching Halo. He said Halo's pretty good. So dope. Two people I respect watching dope movies. So yeah. Could you guys tell me what to watch? Because a lot of times if it's not Star Wars or like or Marvel stuff on Disney Plus, I usually don't watch stuff. That's the only thing you can get me to sit down and go out of my way to watch. Usually I work off the recommendations that you guys give me. Like you gave me the what was that Hit
Monkey. So yeah. Did you watch it?
So that's not yet. That's on the list for tonight. That's what I'm going to tell you. Like I'm sitting down and watching that tonight after I watch, of course, The Last Dragon. So
okay.
So, tonight's a TV night. So
okay, cool.
Yep. Other than that, folks, I think that's our time. We'd like to thank you guys for coming out and joining us on this adventure we call.
Thank you.
Oh wait, whoa.
Oh no.
Whoa. Okay, well, D. Ross said mom watches weird stuff like that, but it's all fire. Yeah. My mom thinks I watch weird stuff too, so yeah, we all get the same heat. And Kiki has said something blasphemous. She said Star Wars sucks.
I'm sorry, we have to disagree, Kiki. We disagree.
Hey man, you want to be part of this show? Okay. Hey. I wish I had a spray bottle. Just spray you.
Like live long and prosper. Well, that's Star Trek, but I like Star Trek and Star Wars.
And Star Wars, yeah. My old dude watch a lot of Star Wars, so that was his job. So
actually,
okay, so you like traditional Star Trek, or you want Next Generation? Which one? You both, or you got a side? You can pick a side.
I like all of it, and like for Star Trek, I'm really liking Star Trek Discovery. Michael Burnham. She's a black female, plays Michael Burnham. She's the captain, and season 5 is coming out in April. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
So shout out to the Trekkies. Like I said, I think the last new production, I was watching Picard for a while, and then I kind of got out of it, but I need to finish that.
I watched Picard. It was good.
Oh, okay.
They don't like Star Trek or Star Wars.
She said Star.
Oh,
no. What's going on with you?
Wait, are you a sci-fi fan? What about Doctor Who? I love Doctor Who. I love sci-fi. I love most things sci-fi.
I never got into Doctor Who. I know a lot of people follow it, and I don't know enough about it, but I never got into Doctor Who.
Okay. That's
She's
okay.
Like, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I'm so disappointed
in my life choices.
Right?
She's just so disappointed in my life choices. She's like,
it's okay.
Like this. She just looked at me like failure. Oh, she just off the chain today. She said sci-fi is boring.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Sci-fi is boring.
Whoa.
Look,
Don't cuss at
wait.
us now.
Oh,
Jeez, oh,
oh,
Pete.
I'm faint. I'm faint.
Hey, yo, you're cussing
I
at
know,
us
right?
now.
I
Man,
know, really.
Let's get off this podcast when she say something else crazy, man. You get us
I
banned
know.
up in here.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for pulling up on y'all. We love y'all. Peace.